for Joe Skeletour Pt III.
What's going on, guys? Just a quick update as far as opponents, my trip to AKA, and everything moving forward this summer. So first and foremost, I'm going to be throwing a little bit of shade in this video, so let's get a couple things out the way before anybody can come back at me with it. I've missed weight 3 times in my career as a professional. Once, we all know, on 10 days notice, I went across the globe to fight Patty Pimblett at Cage Warriors, and I didn't make weight. I tried my best. They told me nobody on the planet would fight the kid. It was my big opportunity, so I took it. I did my best. I cut 20-something pounds. Didn't hit the mark. Is what it is. I missed weight at LFA against Aaron McKenzie on 3 weeks' notice. Weight cut just went to shit. Is what it is. I tried my best. I missed by 2 pounds. My last fight, I missed weight against Jacob Bond by 5 pounds. Between the staph infection and timing the weight cut wrong, it happened. No excuses, just the reasons for why it happened, and I get them out of the way. I owned up to all my mistakes and try to improve moving forward. But now that we're done talking about me...
Fuck this battle, I don't want to win, I'm outie. Here, tell these people something they don't know about me.
Let's talk about my potential and failed opponent attempts. First and foremost, we all know who called me out last year. We got Ali Zebian, the anabolic abomination. He called me out last year saying, "Where you at, boy?" Knowing I'm in California, knowing that I couldn't come into the cage and tell him the fight's on. I've told him multiple times since then the fight's been on. He's ducked me over and over and over again. Been trying to make that fight. And finally, when it seems like we're getting close to making that fight, he got his glass jaw broken.
You got a glass jaw, you should watch your mouth.
My last fight, we had a really biased New England MMA writing a big headlined article that Jannetty misses weight, super unprofessional. My opponent's management team came in to save the day and all this stuff. But when their own guy misses weight at PFL, it's radio silence. So I just think, being a management company and a media company for New England MMA, it's really messed up, man. You're pretty biased. Like I said, maybe I'm biased because I was involved, but to write a big article and use my name to headline my mistakes and then be silent about your own guy who missed weight on a bigger platform, pretty scummy. And then he gets his jaw broken. So, I don't know. So, Ali Zebian, you got a glass jaw, you're missing weight, talking all that shit, you and your management company, and now you know where to be found. So, he's off the table. Guys, that fight is never going to happen. Ali Zebian will not fight me. We've tried since he called me out. They've had every excuse in the book. Now he's out missing weight. He's getting his jaw broken. It ain't happening. He doesn't want it. Who else do we got? He wasn't super disrespectful about it, but Nate Williams made it seem like I was a pretty easy fight. He wanted that fight over and over and over again. I said I was down for that fight over and over and over again. And now Nate Williams only wants boxing fights. I no shit talk to you, Nate, but keep my name out your mouth since you're just a boxer now. I mean, this is MMA, we can box, but there's going to be a little bit extra in there. So that's on you. Moving down the line, the recent call out we've had is Eddie Bonehead George. He posted a nice little Instagram story saying Jannetty MMA is the fight, but he won't take it. I'll fight anybody. I don't care. I posted it on my story and I said, get out of that bum contract and we can fight at Cage Titans. And what happened? They got offered the fight, and they can't fight me because they're under contract with CES. And Eddie George knew that when he called me out. And I told him to stop wasting his breath. I told him he didn't have to talk shit. Slide in my DMs. Hit up Cage Titans. If you really want that fight, you know how to go about it. You don't have to talk shit to me. We could have fought. But, you get stuck under these shitty contracts because you and your managers don't pay attention. And then you want to chirp for clout, trying to call people out for fights can't happen because of you. Is what it is. Eddie George decided to keep running his mouth and saying that I only fight guys under 500 and at 500. Well, when you look at his records of opponents,
no.
Not a good look. So, Eddie.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh my God!
So, Ali, Eddie, you're a bunch of bitches. Nate, respectfully, enjoy boxing. Keep my name out your mouth. You know, we had another guy that was potentially going to get a title shot. A good fighter, not super deserving. You know, hadn't really beaten anybody great, but he was offered the shot, and he's fighting another can. So as of right now, I don't have an official opponent for June 4th at Cage Titans. But, you know, the hunt goes on. We're off to AKA on Friday. And that's a whole big ordeal, too. We got a nice little twist to that. So I kind of got screwed over by the shop where I took my bus. They priced me out for a bunch of extra shit I don't need. They didn't call me back to confirm the work and get the work done. So no work got done on my bus. They priced me out for $5,000 worth of repairs when I need like $1,200 in repairs. Now they can't do it for 2 weeks. I don't have the money to do these repairs, wait 2 weeks, and then I got to restart my insurance policy on the bus. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking my personal car, and I'll be kind of like half converting that into a mini little camper. So that videos of that will be coming on the way, but we're just going to drive my car out, me and Frazier, and we're going to park in the AKA parking lot. We'll live there, and I'll train there for the next month, and we'll see what happens. I'm 100% confident Cage Titans will get me an opponent. They always do. But, guys, rethink your favorite local fighters, because half these dudes aren't about it like they say they are. I'm sorry. These are just the facts. And if I'm coming off like a dick, I'm just trying to bring you guys the facts. But when I say it's hard for me to get fights, I'm not trying to sound like a badass. This is what I go through. You don't have to talk shit to me. We can fight no matter what. Just say, hey, I want to fight. Cage Titans, I want to fight this guy. Is what it is. But these rankings got to get fixed. And these people making the rankings got to be unbiased. These people writing the articles can't be managers. So the lightweight division is kind of in shambles right now. And I'm just reigning on top, waiting for some contenders. So Eddie George, you know, you could still take the fight. And what happens, happens. But I don't know. You want to run your mouth for some clout. So that's what's going on, guys.